Afua, welcome to I. Commitment with Africa is not just words, it's actions. And having you and Adu join our IE Fund board is exciting. You're also a woman in a country where I have the privilege to meet the president, which is forceful, is clear, committed, and you lead a very important agency that has to do with trade, and particularly with export promotion. We're going to talk about you in that role and the responsibility that it brings. And we're going to talk about agriculture challenges and opportunities in Ghana. Let's start with you, which is always more interesting. You're an artist, you're a mother. Your daughter is coming to IE, by the way, which I think is fantastic, soon. But tell us, what is the characteristic that has IE implanted in you that made you successful in your country, that we might all learn from it?
I always say that the education I got in IE was very transformational. It was out of the ordinary, and that has stood me in a very good stead to be part of what is going on in my country, because I just didn't go back doing things the same way like I was doing them before. I had learned new things here, innovative things that made me different. And that is how come I made such a great impact, and the president thought it wise to put me in his government. So he did a lot for me.
We're honored, and what I can tell for those that are not in front of you is that you also know exactly who you are.
Exactly.
Because you bring up forcefulness and a confidence that Nadu also brings to this, that it's encouraging. It makes us all proud. So thank you for coming back. Let's talk about Ghana.
Yeah.
The focus on agriculture, 52% of the population works in agriculture, 58% of the gross domestic product is agriculture. You're in the process of diversifying. Tell us a little bit what this means for the country and how it has become a key competitive and comparative advantage for Ghana.
Our vision for the country now is about industrialization. The president is driving that industrialization agenda, and agriculture is a big part of that agenda. And so we are not only looking at cocoa now, we are looking at other crops. In the past, we had focused on cocoa, but now we realize that there are so many other crops that we can also focus on. We want agriculture to be sexy again, for the young people to even want to take part in agriculture. So we are looking at everything, be it agriculture in the fields and greenhouses, whichever way to do it to make it interesting for everybody to get involved. So we are exploring crops such as cashew, which is the number 2 now. And if you look at Cote d'Ivoire is producing about 800,000 metric tons. Ghana is only doing 80,000. So we are now pushing to get as far as Cote d'Ivoire, because it's very important crop now in our country. Yeah.
I'm interested, for those considering investing in Ghana, products, what do you think are the most interesting trends and opportunities? Before you answer, it is exhilarating to hear somebody say agriculture becoming sexy again, because that's definitely the first step towards being extremely profitable. So, and I love that concept. But tell us about, okay, so we want to invest in Ghana. What are the key trends, the key products where?
Processing. Because mainly we just have the produce, and we need to add value. Because sitting where I sit now, if we want to make a lot out of agriculture, we need to add value. We need to export. So we are looking at the building of factories. And so we have the One District, One Factory in my country right now, a program called One District, One Factory, where we are building factories in every district, 275 of them. We look at what product pertains in that district, and then we develop it, and then we build a factory to process it. So this is One District, One Factory. And so if somebody wants to invest in my country, I will let you look at the areas that you think you are capable of put in your money? If it is in cashew, how do you process cashew nuts and package it well and send it out there? If it is in coconut, you look at coconut oil, you look at the fruit, coconut creams, whatever you can use coconut to do. So we are opening factories in each district that we have our produce. Yeah.
We're against that, but I have to tell you that the person responsible for African effort is from Ghana. She's a force of nature, as you are. So there's something out in Ghana that we all must learn from, okay? In New York, I met your president with a combination of people from different ministries, and I was impressed by how he listened to all of you and how respectful he was to your thoughts and ideas as women. Big lesson for all of us. So I hope that when IE starts getting more into Africa, is to learn from you as much as hopefully you can learn from us.
Yes.
But congratulations, you
Thank
are making the world different. And I have to say that I just read a book that says that agricultural societies are much happier societies than industrialized societies. So make it sexy and fun and keep bringing that happiness here.
Okay, so, thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.